Hi friends, Krista here. Thanks for stopping by Books and Jams. I'm very excited today to be coming to you with my fall, winter anticipated releases. These are books that are going to be coming out in the months of October, November, and December, the fourth quarter of 2025. I have a list of 13 books that are coming out. One of them is a sequel. I don't normally include sequels, but I'll tell you about that in just a second. I'm very excited about all of these books. I don't always get to my anticipated reads right away, but I just wanted to let you know that these are some books coming out. If you read similarly to me, if you like my reading taste, maybe make note of these books so that you can put them on hold at your library, pre-order them, do whatever it is that you need to do to get a hold of these books, and then maybe you'll read them before I do and let me know what you think about them. So we're going to start right off with a very exciting one. This is the one that's a part of a sequel, and I don't normally include sequels in this list if I can help it. But I was approved for a Goodreads giveaway. What? That is, I think, maybe only the second time ever. I put my name in there for a lot of Goodreads giveaways. I forget about it for a while and then I go on and request a lot of giveaway books, but I don't often win. And I did. I got approved for Mockingbird Court by Juno Black. This is the book 6 in the Shady Hollow mystery series that takes place in Shady Hollow, where all of the characters are woodland creatures and each book has a mystery. And Vera Vixen is our fox reporter / amateur sleuth. I'm sure we are going to follow Vera as she tries to solve another mystery in this book. I really think that these are so cozy and delightful. And if you know me, I'm not an animal person, but I do really enjoy the Shady Hollow mystery series. So I'm thrilled. This book comes out on October 7th and I won it. I won it in a giveaway. Woohoo! Okay, also coming out on October 7th. October 7th is a big day. I had to narrow it down. I have 4 others that come out on October 7th. Crazy. So we have Twice by Mitch Albom coming out on the 7th. And this is kind of a magical romance. We follow Elfie. And when Elfie was 8 years old, he discovered that he had this ability to redo events in his life. So if he messed up at school, he could redo it and not get in trouble. As he gets older, he applies this to his romance relationship, his love life. However, when he finds a woman that he loves and he's together with him, he questions if he should do a do-over when things start to go south. But there is a twist with his ability in that someone who was in love with him will not be in love with him the second time around. And he only gets one do-over, so he has to fully accept the consequences of the second time around. I think it's going to be a thought-provoking, heartwarming read, and I'm very interested in reading more Mitch Albom books as we move into the next year. I have quite a few on my shelves now, but I just think he's going to be an author that really resonates with me. So I'm very interested in Twice by Mitch Albom. Next up, we have a middle grade, 3 Blue Hearts. Look at this cover by Lynn Kelly. This is a gorgeous cover. So was her cover for Song for a Whale, which was her first novel that I read and really enjoyed. In this one, we follow a life-changing bond between a boy and an octopus that he saves from the coast of Texas. So Gulf of Mexico. I didn't know there were octopuses in the Gulf of Mexico, but this boy sees an octopus that washed up on shore and he rescues it. And a bond develops between the boy and this octopus. And as the boy is dealing with the chaos in his life, the octopus has a big part in helping him work through. It just looks lovely. I really enjoyed Song for a Whale by Lynn Kelly. So I'm very much looking forward to 3 Blue Hearts. Next up, I couldn't resist putting this one on. I think I first saw it on Chloe from Always Booked. I think this was on her list for October. It's The Second Story Bookshop by Denise Hunter. I have read Denise Hunter before. She's a Christian fiction, light on the faith elements though, Christian fiction author. So it's going to just be a sweet romance in here if there is one. And I'm sure there will be because I think it's a second chance romance. We follow Shelby, who inherits a bookstore, finds out that she has to run the bookstore with an ex of hers that she has vowed to never speak with again. It's going to be that second chance romance, I'm sure, but all with the setting backdrop of this bookshop, which I'm totally here for. Then I'm branching out a little bit with this next pick, Alchemy of Secrets by Stephanie Garber. This comes out on October 7th. I did get the audiobook from Libro as part of my ALC's advanced listening copies. This one is hard to describe. I'm not even going to try to describe the premise of it, but it is going to have dark academia because there's this class about myths and legends. There's going to be some myths and legends and magic involved. There's going to be a mystery at the heart of the story. There's going to be some romance. It is the first adult fantasy by Stephanie Garber, who wrote the Caraval series and more, but I read the Caraval series and enjoyed it a number of years ago. So I'm very curious about this adult series that she's starting with Alchemy of Secrets. Curious enough to listen to the audiobook for sure. Then moving into October a little bit more, another ALC that I got from Libro FM is Sense and Suitability by Pepper Basham. I really enjoyed her recent release of Some Like It Scott, and I just think she does banter and rom-com vibes really, really well. So I'm really looking forward to Sense and Suitability. It's going to be set in the Regency time period. A woman with a scandalous past and possibly an even more scandalous secret has sworn off love. She is not interested until the man who broke her heart at one point in time needs her help. So another second chance romance between these two characters. I just really am looking forward to reading more from Pepper Basham. And I love a rom-com. I love a Regency rom-com. So should be a good read. Should be fun. The final October book feels very October, and it's Jamie Jo Wright, who is perfect to read in October because she often has kind of a darker, mysterious vibe to her books with potential paranormal aspects to it. So this one that comes out on October 21st is The Bell Tolls at Traeger Hall, again by Jamie Jo Wright. And I'm going to read what ChatGPT helped me to come up with for the one sentence summary. It's going to be dual timelines, 1890 and the present day, as orphaned Waverly and modern inheritor Jenny uncover a chilling legacy of murder, curses, and dark secrets within the mysterious Traeger Hall. I just have really enjoyed most of the Jamie Jo Wright books that I've read. I have a lot more to go, but I'm always just intrigued by her premises. I love the historical combined with the mystery. I'm here for it. So that first 6 was all October releases. Now I have 3 for November and 3 for December. So on November 4th, I have 2. Another thriller, this one by Heather Gutenkopf called The Perfect Hosts. I've read one Heather Gutenkopf book before and I gave it 5 stars. Really enjoyed it. I have a few more of hers on my shelves. I think she does family drama mixed with this kind of thriller, suspenseful element really, really well. So this one, it takes place at a gender reveal gone wrong, ultimately. It's a huge gender reveal between this loving couple. They're about to have a baby. There are 200 guests, and at the reveal, someone dies. And we just have to find out what happened. Everyone is a suspect, so I'm sure lots of people are going to have their secrets. I'm excited. The Perfect Hosts. Totally opposite end of the spectrum. Also on November 4th, we have The Forget-Me-Not Library by Heather Weber. I love Heather Weber. I think she does magical realism really well. She reminds me a lot of Sarah Addison Allen, where the magic is very lighthearted and whimsical almost. So in The Forget-Me-Not Library, we follow 2 women, a road-weary woman recovering from a freak lightning accident and a newly single mother, are both in this small Alabama town whose lives intertwine amidst the quiet magic of a library that holds healing memories. I think this one sounds really lovely with the 2 women. So it's going to be women's fiction centered on their families and their experiences, but then intertwined with this potentially magical library that helps them process and move forward through all of these things that they've experienced. Sounds lovely to me. And then on November 18th, we're going to YA. We have a YA fantasy / mystery called Red as Royal Blood. The short little phrase of this that caught my attention right away says the Inheritance Games gets the royal treatment. So I'm really excited about that. I read the Inheritance Games. I really liked the first one. Each book I liked kind of less and less, but I really enjoyed that first book where this girl gets an unexpected a chance at an inheritance and has to solve all these problems and puzzles in order to get it. And this is a very similar case. Ruby is a castle maid, always has played it safe. She is shockingly named to the throne just before the king's death and must untangle court rivalries, a murder plot, and shifting loyalties between princes, multiple princes. I think there are 3, just like there are 3 brothers in the Inheritance Games, in order to claim her crown and in order to survive. So it sounds like a lot of fun. It is YA, so I'm not sure how I feel about that, but I'm interested enough to give it a try. Possibly. We'll see. And the final 3 I have are all for December. The first one is another historical mystery called My Fair Frauds. This one is by Lee Kelly and Jennifer Thorne. Did I say that Elizabeth Hart was the author of Red is Royal Blood? I don't think I did. My Fair Frauds is by Lee Kelly and Jennifer Thorne. It is a historical mystery, like I said, and it's set during Gilded Age in New York City. We follow a high society fraud and a scrappy little swindler. They come together to take down the Gilded Age New York with intrigue, drama, and also female friendship. So I'm here for the female friendship. I'm here for the drama of it all. I'm here for the mystery of it all. I'm not sure what the mystery is going to be even. I was intrigued enough just by the general description to add it to the list. On December 9th, I have another magical realism by Phaedra Patrick. This one is called The Time Hop Coffee Shop, which kind of reminds me of, what's that? Before the Coffee Gets Cold. It kind of reminds me of that, time travel within a coffee shop. So in this one, we follow Greta, who was a TV commercial star, and she did commercials for this coffee, I think, and always kind of wishes that she could escape her life and live in this commercial land. Well, one day she does stumble into a coffee shop with magical elements to it and is transported there to this alternate reality of her life. It's magical and it's idealized. She has to decide if she's going to stay kind of in this perfect, flawless world version of her life, or if she's going to return to the true but messy real world. So it just sounds really lovely. A little bit of magic in there, a little bit of time travel or alternate reality kind of a thing. I'm here for it. And finally, we have another middle grade coming out on December 30th, and it's called Asterwood by Jacqueline Stolos. This is a magical middle grade, and we follow a 10-year-old girl, Madeline, who discovers a hidden magical world called the Asterwood behind her home. And she learns that in this place, people know her and desperately need her help to save them from some kind of situation that's going on in this family world. She needs to unravel some family secrets along the way. It sounds like it's going to be an adventure, but also filled with a lot of heart and family drama and be just a wonderful little middle grade, I think, I hope. So those are 12 books coming out in the next few months here that are on my radar that sound really good to me. I know there are so many others. When I first made my list, I had well over 15 and I had to narrow it down. So I would love to hear from you if you are aware of other books coming out towards the end of the year here that you're excited for. These are just a few of the ones that came to my attention and I wanted to bring it to your attention as well. So let me know what you think of these choices. If any of them sound really good to you, if you have any other ones that you want to let me know about, please do. I would love to hear them. So I look forward to chatting with you in the comments down below about these books or any others that you want to tell me about. And if you've made it to the end, but you don't really have anything to share, go ahead and put some star emoji, your favorite star emoji, maybe a shooting star, like the magical stars, or just one little big star, or one big star. Whatever you want to do, put a star emoji in the comments down below because we are very excited about these books coming out. And thank you so much for watching and spending a few minutes of your day with me. I really look forward to chatting with you in another video very soon. Bye.